The first Stellar Blade DLC is here, and with it introduces a bunch of new cosmetics in collaboration with Nier Automata, the collab that we absolutely knew was going to happen eventually. Along with this DLC, a brand new patch was applied to the game, which also introduces a whole bunch of new stuff. Now, there has been a little bit of discussion surrounding the DLC, as many were under the assumption that it was simply going to be a free update. Since Stellar Blade's launch, Shift Up have added in a bunch of new cosmetic outfits, along with a boss rush mode, and all of this has been free content. However, the Nier DLC is $10 US. Now, I've seen some people going up in arms about this, and in my opinion, I think it's totally warranted for Shift Up to charge, only because they've been incredibly good with providing additional content, albeit most of which is simply cosmetic, absolutely free of charge since launch. It also would have costed Shift Up to license the use of the Nier property from Square Enix, so in some form, they have to make that money back. Everything else that was included in the recent patch though, the 4 new outfits along with photo mode, is absolutely free. So let's take a look at all of it. First up is photo mode. The long-awaited Stellar Blade photo mode is here. In order to access it, you'll have to go over to the request board, and there you'll find a quest that will give you the selfie camera. This request will ask you to take a picture of the monument in Xi'an in order to complete, and in return you'll get one of the new DLC outfits. From here, so long as you've unlocked the Great Desert area in the game, you can now take on 3 extra photo missions. These will have you finding cat, fish, and butterfly graffitis throughout Xi'an, the Wasteland, and the Great Desert. And in return, you'll unlock the other 3 new free outfits that have been added into the game. Here's the locations for all of the graffitis. Now, talking about the photo mode, it's exactly as I was expecting it. Yeah, literally within the first 5 seconds, I had all of this going on. Didn't even mean to make the jongles jiggle, but they're jiggling. There's a lot of jiggling. I'm actually pretty impressed though by this photo mode. It's clear that Shift Up put a lot of time into creating it. There's a ton of options in order to customize the camera to your liking to get that exact perfect shot. I also really appreciate how they've put in lighting options. A lot of photo modes don't include this, where you can actually spawn in 3 separate lights, move them, position them, change the colors, the brightness. This is great for getting the perfect lighting in your photo. I really hope that more video games take note of this. Now, there's actually another photo mode separate to that of the selfie camera. This one will allow you to go into free cam by either accessing it via the settings menu or pressing R1 and left on the D-pad. You've pretty much got the same settings as you do within the selfie mode version, but this will probably be the photo mode that most people are going to use, you know, for reasons and you know, purposes and reasons. Also, some of the poses that Shift Up have put into this game, like, the devs know what they're doing. They're not fucking around, man. They have one purpose and one purpose only, and that is sexy. But yeah, the long-awaited photo mode is finally here in the game, the most requested update since the game's launch. Have fun. Don't hurt yourself. Now, looking at the 4 new outfits that have been added into the patch, which are attached to the photo mode requests, they are some pretty cool outfits, especially the war dress here. Oh my god! Kim Kyung-tae, the director of Stellar Blade, has actually made it very apparent on Twitter that this is actually his favorite outfit in the entire game. I can sort of, yeah, understand why. Another cool thing that's been added here is a brand new accessory called the Symbol of Legacy. This is automatically unlocked once you complete the Cost of Lost Memories ending, and it's actually got a special effect to it, so whenever we activate Taki mode, we now have the cool outfit that we see Eve wearing during the Cost of Lost Memories ending, which is the Natiba fusion form between Eve and Adam. So switching over to the Nier DLC, you'll have to have progressed past the Altesse Lavoie part of the game, unlocking the Great Desert. At this point, you'll have a chance to randomly encounter Emile driving around in either the Great Desert area or the Wasteland. I found this part of the Wasteland here is a pretty good spot to find him, along with the Junkyard, but it doesn't matter which area, he does have a random chance to spawn in either. A great place to try Force's spawn is the Tetrapod area of the Great Desert. You can simply just rest at the camp to reset the chance of him spawning. You'll have to attack Emile so that he stops driving frantically in order to talk to him. The best way of doing this is using the auto lock-on Stinger gun. Now, this DLC doesn't really provide too much content. It is primarily just a cosmetic thing, though there are 2 cutscenes, our first encounter with Emile, and then the final encounter. We're asked to collect a bunch of Stellar Tears, which is a Stellar Blade take on Nier's Lunar Tears. Basically just Lunar Tears with inside a can, very fitting for Stellar Blade. The Stellar Tears are used as the currency to purchase all of the cosmetics here. Here are the locations for all of the tears. Once collecting all 15 tiers, you can now buy all of the Nier cosmetic items. You'll also get a small cutscene of Emil thanking Eve for collecting all of the tiers, and that now he must return to his own world. He also mentions that he hopes he crosses paths with Eve again, so maybe Stellar Blade 2 potential for a bigger Nier DLC? It would actually be kind of cool to have Emil as a reoccurring character, albeit a very small cameo, throughout Stellar Blade going forward. Shift Up did a fantastic job though of recreating all of the Nier clothing from Automata. We have 2B's dress, we've got A2's dress, the 2B outfit, a part of the Switch version of the game, and even a brand new outfit designed by Shift Up with of course the Nier Automata influence. There are 3 different Nier hairstyles. I thought these were going to be hairstyles not part of the outfit, and I was correct, so you can mix and match things here. The eye strap is a glasses accessory. There's an Emil outfit for Adam and a 9S outfit for Lily. There's even a pod skin for the drone. However, there are a few really cool details that Shift Up threw into these outfits, some special effects if you want to call them that. In Nier Automata, you can hold down the analog sticks to self-destruct, and this will result in 2B losing the skirt portion of her outfit. Will Shift Up actually put this into the game? If you're wearing 2B's outfit and you die and then use a WB pump to revive, the skirt portion is now missing. If you wear any of the 2B outfits and try to pan the camera down south, Eve will kick the camera upwards. This is actually a reference to Nier, both Replicant and Automata, as if you do the same thing in those games, both Kaine and 2B will kick the camera. And lastly, if you are wearing any of the Nier outfits while you're in the wasteland or in the desert, the music will actually change to music from Nier Automata. So overall, this new update for Stellar Blade is pretty neat. It's nothing massive and really is more cosmetic stuff. I think at this point a lot of people are wanting to see a full-blown DLC. Shift Up have already confirmed that more DLC for the game is coming, so sometime throughout 2025, maybe closer to the PC release, we'll see an actual story expansion. However guys, that's everything you need to know about the recent Stellar Blade update. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, check out my other social media platforms. A big thank you to my wonderful patrons. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and we'll talk real soon.